workflow process for a loan application. I'm going to go ahead and start with leads. So under pipeline, you'll see the leads area. We're going to create a brand new lead. You can either create an existing lead or create a brand new contact, which we're going to do here. I'm going to put in a new contact info in here. I'm not going to fill all of it out, but just to give you a very quick example. And we're going to put in that it's a lead and that it was a referral. And we can save and add that to ebook. We'll save and add that new contact. And you can see in here that the lead will show up here in the new leads column. The lead can be assigned to a different column by dragging it. So for example, we can drag Steve across to contacting. We can change the probability of conversion by selecting one of these options, hot, warm or cold. And we can also choose from sub-statuses in here, which will give you a bit more detail around how you're doing with contacting that client. We can move that right through contact made through to the appointment phase. And usually at this stage, if there's something that's going to happen with this contact and you're going to go ahead and talk more with this client about proceeding, then we may well create an opportunity from this. So we'll just drag this down here and move it to opportunity. So I'm going to do a first home in Auckland as the opportunity here, and you'll see that that will take that client and put it into opportunity, and the opportunity includes any involved parties, guarantors, and then a bit of detail at the bottom. So I might do this as a first home buyer, owner occupied. He's looking at a loan of $600,000 on an $800,000 property. Gives you a LVR. You can add notes in here at any stage, and also we can include in this opportunity any calculations you'd like to add in there. So for example, a serviceability calculation, a funding calc, or a comparison of products. We can also track emails and SMSs in this communications area related to this opportunity, and we can create notes that relate directly to this opportunity or upload documents. So you can also add some top level notes here if you want to, that will always be here. So they would like to purchase somewhere in Botany. Great, and so that creates our opportunity. We can actually move the opportunity status from here, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have a look at that opportunity in the opportunities pipeline, which is the next one down from leads. So if we click on opportunities, that will bring up our opportunity pipeline. In much the same way as the leads pipeline works, you'll be able to see any of your clients that you've created an opportunity for in here. There is also a list view here if you prefer to look at it as a list. The list view will just show you the same information but as a list, but the card view allows you to view information, I think, in a more presentable fashion. There's also a couple of options around whether you want to view it comfortably or compact, and that will just change the card size. Much like leads, we can drag an opportunity across into a different phase. So perhaps, for example, we want to look at requirements for this person. We can also click on the three-dot box and go directly through to Steve, or we can view edit the opportunity from here. You can also manage these labels. So labels allow you to add in a certain label. So for example, if I wanted to add an owner occupied set of labels and color them orange, then I can do that, and that way I can add that particular label to my client, and we can now see the owner occupied one. We can then drag and drop that one across from requirements to say researching, and then across to a proposal sent. We've gone ahead and sent them through a proposal to complete a loan app. At this stage, we're good to go with creating a loan app. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this down to application. So yes, we'll move that. And what that does is that carries it across into this applications pipeline. So if we click the applications pipeline, here is Steve's application, and we can move him through to lodged, pre-approved, etc. But one of the things I wanted to show you, if you click the three-dot box, is you can click in here and view edit the application, and that will take you through into a loan application for Steve. And obviously at this point you would normally go ahead and fill out all of the loan app information ready to submit to the lender. When you've finished completing all of that information, then you'll see that the loan app will be updated to submitted, and what will happen is you'll be able to look at that application in your application pipeline, and that will show that application as being submitted to the lender. If you're looking for an application, you can't find it, the filter results is very good. Allows you to search for a particular application if you've got a very full pipeline, and then we can move that across to lodged, or we can move it to pre-approved, conditionally approved, unconditionally approved, etc. When it's settled by the lender, we've got the last option, which is after pending settlement, we can move it to settled. Alternatively, we can move it to not proceeding if it's not going to be proceeding. And when we do that, you'll notice that the statistics up here will change depending on the percentage that you've converted to proceeding and converted to not proceeding. So that is the end-to-end pipeline for loans. Thank you for watching this video.